everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Licata Live. I'm Mary Maurer with the Licata Group, and I would like to welcome and introduce everyone to our newest team member here at the Licata Group. This is Kathy Swear.
Hello.
So we're really happy to have Kathy on board. She is our new listing manager. She's replacing Barbara Crane as listing manager. Barbara is still staying on the team, but she's decided to go back into sales and she's going to be an agent now. So just to talk a little bit about Kathy, I'm just going to give Kathy a chance to introduce herself and tell us a little bit about herself.
Kathy. Okay, well, this is all new. Thank you, Mary. So I come to the team with a lot of background in a lot of administrative and customer service skills. So I'm looking forward to contributing to listings and helping sellers along the way with all the details, assisting the agents. And so I'm looking forward to it, ready for spring so we can see how it looks around the lake here and enjoy that and get out of this cold snap, but it's exciting. It's nice and warm in the Licata Group, so we have a good time here.
Yeah. So Kathy's not only the newest member here at the Licata Group, but she's also brand new resident to Lake of the Woods.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So Kathy just bought her first home,
yes,
right?
First
Your
time
first home.
buyer.
Yep. First home here in Lake of the Woods. So Kathy, anything that you want to share about being a new Lake of the Woods resident or new homeowner?
Well, it was a very quick process. So I was coming out of renting forever and being an older person now. It was a little scary to be a first-time buyer, but I had a lot of help from the team here to calm my concerns, and every step of the way there was always an answer, there was always a solution. So it made it that part easier. The move was kind of crazy, and then we lost power, and so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I felt like I was getting slapped in the face by Mother Nature saying whatever.
Your first weekend, right? Move-in weekend
Yes.
was when we got all the snow. Yep.
Yeah.
And how long were you without power?
I was one of the fortunate ones. It only knocked it for 24 hours. But the crazy thing was, and I'm on the Parkway, was my house was the only one to get the power back that quick. So like all my other neighbors were out for 2-3 more days. So I think I was fortunate. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like in the spring and the trees popping open and seeing what's going on around the community. I mean, so far it's really nice, safe feeling. The gate, it's like getting through Fort Knox. But the people at the Member Services Center are extremely helpful with getting me set up with my barcode for my car, which there was a couple of issues at times and they had to reset. But there's a really great app to add my guests in when they're coming, so I don't have to keep calling the gate. So that's really nice to have. So far so good. There's a recycling part to the community, which is great because I'm a big recycler, even though sometimes I hear it really doesn't matter, but in my brain it has to matter. So it's really nice, and people seem very kind. There's lots of walking trails, which I'm excited to venture to see. I get kind of nervous. There's so many squirrels that are running around, almost suicidal, running through the street. But there's so many, so much wildlife and already. So it's nice. So far, so good.
Good. Well, are you all settled in?
I pretty much. There's still things to go up on the walls, but just kind of navigating that. Just kind of want to get more light in there to see where I want paintings. But I have a lot of my mom's paintings are up. My mom's an artist, or she was when she was painting. She's an older lady now, but so all her artwork is all over, and so it's
coming along,
feeling like home.
Good. Yeah, lots of big changes this month. New job, new house, first time home buyer. First time working in real estate, right? Well,
Yes.
property management.
Property
Kathy comes from
management,
property management.
right,
So,
for 5.5 years with apartments. So
yeah.
this is a calmer setting. Um, as far as
Well,
the hectic, the
we'll see
hecticness,
about
I know,
that in a
right now
couple
that's all
months,
I
but
see.
it's January, so. Well, we're really happy to have Kathy on the team, and like I said, she's replacing Barbara, who is now going to be an agent. So now we're up to 8 full-time realtor advisors and 2 full-time admins. So having 8 agents on the team is great. It really gives us an opportunity to serve more people. Just to let everyone know we're not just here in Central Virginia. We also cover all of Northern Virginia. Fredericksburg, Northern Virginia, Culpeper, really anywhere north of Richmond and up to DC and even points out west. So we can help you, and we have partners in all over the country and even other parts of the world. So we can help you anywhere that you are looking for real estate help. So let's see. We don't have a whole lot to talk about today. Really, just mostly introducing Kathy. We have a couple of events coming up. This week is we're in Orange County Restaurant Week. So
Oh, that's exciting.
take that opportunity to support your favorite restaurants in Orange County. Have you had any chance to visit any of the restaurants here in Orange County?
Just Clearwater,
Okay.
which was super nice because during all the outage, they were like, apparently the only place that was open.
Oh,
So, and the food was really good.
Good,
The people are
good.
super nice. I could see the locals in the area, very down home, good-hearted people.
Good.
But as far as that, I've gone to Walmart, which is really not my favorite thing.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for, some other things to
Yeah.
come. But I'll
Well,
find Target.
anyway.
I'll find Target. Or I'll just go back into Spotsy or Fredericksburg. But it seems nice. They did a great job plowing too, by the way.
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
very impressed with
Mhm.
Lake of the Woods. Seeing that the HOA fee is there, there's an expectation for them to serve the residents. And I think it was very well done, especially on Lakeview Parkway, because that is the main drag. But they were out several times during all the snows, plowing and sanding and salting. So I was very thankful for that because I have to go the front gate to get here to work instead of going around to the back gate.
Yeah. Yeah, they do a good job.
So they were really, I was impressed.
Good. Let's see. So other events coming up. We have, let's see, this is kind of a save the date. March 26th, we're going to be doing our annual home seller seminar. So if you're thinking about selling anytime soon, obviously we're happy to meet with you before then or anytime that's convenient for you. But we are going to be offering our home selling seminar, which we normally have a great turnout for. The last two, I want to say last 2 or 3, we've had to do virtually since the beginning of the pandemic, but in the past we've always done it in person and had a great turnout. There's a lot of good information there. So if you're just in the beginning of the process or even just considering selling, it's probably a lot of good information that could be helpful to you. That's going to be on March 26th. Something important. So we've been advertising our credit workshops. I did one with one of our lender partners and a credit expert, I think 2 weeks ago. And we were supposed to have another one this evening, but we've had to reschedule that for next Tuesday. So it was scheduled for 6 p.m. this evening. Next Tuesday at 6, we're going to be doing that, and that's going to be David McPherson, along with Stacy Barowich and our
awesome.
credit expert.
Oh, that should be really
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
It's
I think
February 1st then, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, next Tuesday is February 1st.
Yeah,
Wow.
Jeez. My first mortgage is due.
Yeah.
With Stacy. That's awesome. That should be a really interesting workshop.
Yeah. Well, it's our credit expert. He really has just so much experience and knowledge, and I think it's just really helpful for people that are even considering buying a house. I think a lot of people just don't know where to start, and they think that it's not possible for them, but really there's so many things you can do to help improve your credit and help you get into a better, a better situation to be in a position where you can buy a house, even if it's a long way off. Some people, um, it takes them even a couple years, but it's better to know what you need to do and get on that right track and have plenty of time to prepare. So we were looking forward to that next Tuesday. And other than that, I don't, I guess we could touch a little bit on the market. There's not really a lot of market updates, but I think everyone's been hearing that interest rates were supposed to go up. And it's pretty much what was predicted by the end of 2022. It's expected that interest rates are going to creep up maybe, a couple points every quarter. Still, going to be record low interest rates compared to historical numbers. But we have seen a slight increase, but at this point, not too much. So it's still a great market for selling, really driven by the high demand and low supply. There's still just so few homes on the market. We have seen a little bit of slowdown, but it's just kind of, this time of year, a lot of people have put their search on hold or are not looking as much, but because of the lack of inventory, homes are still moving pretty quickly. So it's a great time to sell. If you have any questions about your particular area, what the market's like there, we're always here, happy to help. But no huge changes or anything like that. So anything else coming up, Kathy?
Um, no.
Don't think so?
I
Okay.
think there's some things
Great.
in the pipeline for the spring.
Yep, which we're all
We're ready
looking
for.
forward to. Yeah.
Let's get out
It
of
already
winter
feels
already.
like it's been a long
I
winter.
know. We still
A
have
month in,
February to
I
get
know,
through.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
And in this area, who knows, March and April can be,
Yes, that's true.
can be also.
Remember snowstorms in March?
It looks like we might have some comments
Comments.
here. John wants Kathy to talk about how your role fits into the team service. That's a good question, John. Kathy, do you now? Kathy,
Put me on
this
the
is
spot.
this is her first week, right?
Yeah, this will be the
No,
first
second week.
first full last
Yeah.
week, but
Last week was
doesn't
her
really-
first full week of training. There's so much to learn in a fairly short amount of time. A lot of it's ongoing, but of course, Barbara's still here to help training moving forward and all of our agents because, we're all familiar with the listing process and we're here to help. And Jasmine, of course, knows everything, so she's here to help also. So don't worry, you're not on your
I
own.
need
But
to get a brain connection, just like one of those hats.
Yeah.
Disconnect.
So how does your role fit
Question.
into the team service?
Well, I obviously as a support, but there is a great deal that goes in when someone lists their home. So, a big part of the listing manager's job obviously is to list, but it's also to connect with the seller, the finite details that I might need to put in for listings or the agent gives me the information as well, and we market it through various softwares so that it does get out to the public wherever it's going to be shown or
Yeah, there's really, there's a lot of pieces to it. Just coordinating with
Yes,
not
coordinating.
only the listing agent but also the sellers, the homeowners. Of course, we only use professional photography, so she's coordinating with
Yes.
our photographer and helping people know what they need to do to get their home ready to list. There's just a ton of administrative and
yes,
getting
things from
lots of
the
paperwork.
communities.
So it's a huge process. I don't think most people realize all of the steps that go into it. It's very time consuming and there's a lot to it. So it's great to have Kathy and to have Jasmine here in the office because as agents, we're often out in the field. We're out meeting with sellers, looking at houses. We're out showing, doing showings all over the place, and
Right.
a lot of, and we don't want you to have to wait for a response or wait for someone to help you. So it's great that we always have our admin team here at the office available to help. So I think Kathy is going to be great in this position. We're really looking
I hope
forward
so.
to having her on the
I'm
team.
terrified still, but I
No,
think I
you're
can
going to
do
be
it.
great. It's going to be fine. So
Thank you,
I don't
Mary.
see any other questions. Just welcome to the team,
Oh,
Kathy.
thanks, Jess.
Yep. All right. Well, everyone, have a great week. Don't forget to tune in next week to Licata Live, special edition at 6 p.m. for the credit workshop. And we will see you then. Bye.
Bye. Have a great day.
We're like, turn it off.
Yay, you did.